0-3 against the 49ers. And hey, Dan, dress warm. There we go. Graziano will be there, and he'll be wearing his woolies. We're looking at a 4-degree night with the wind gusting to 12 miles an hour. It's going to feel like below zero.
Wow.
Dan, you look about as happy about it as I would feel were I sitting where you're sitting. Let's start with the injury stuff, because it's obviously critical on both sides.
Yeah, so the Packers are getting guys back, right? I mean, Jair Alexander, the cornerback, hasn't played since early October. They've got him listed as questionable, but they're optimistic he should be able to play. Zadarius Smith hasn't played since week 1, had back surgery, still on IR. Watch this today. If he's activated by 4 o'clock Eastern, he'll be able to play tomorrow. If not, then no. And then offensive tackle David Bakhtiari, he came back at the end of the season after missing all year, coming off that season-ending injury from last year, but he missed 2 days of practice this week. So he's listed as questionable. We'll see if he's able to go for this game. Obviously would be an important part of Aaron Rodgers' protection.
All right, and so those are critical injuries on one side, and then on the other is the expectation that we will see Nick Bosa and that we will see the linebacker Fred Warner, and my understanding is that Garoppolo with the shoulder, they think he's fine?
Warner and Garoppolo have no injury designation for the game, which means they're going to play. Bosa is still in concussion protocol, has some steps he still has to clear, but they've listed him as questionable. Oof. They're encouraged by the way he's met the steps so far, and if that continues, then they believe they'll have him tomorrow as well.
So critically important as we are just a day away from this game at Lambeau Field. All right, Sacho, what is the single most important factor? What will decide this game tomorrow night, Niners at Green Bay?
Well, it's not a thing, Greeny. It's a person. It's Davante Adams. And who is going to stop or guard Davante Adams? Davante Adams against the San Francisco 49ers in his last 4 games. He averages 14.5 targets, 10 catches, 120 yards, and over 1 touchdown. So he is a problem. He is a weapon. And this year alone, they target him about 10 times. He catches 7 of them. Every time they target him, 7 out of 10, he will get the ball. And so I want to see, how is San Francisco going to game plan against this weapon? San Francisco historically this year has given up large passing games to receivers. So that's going to be my thing. I've seen Aaron Rodgers do it before. I think he'll do it again. Get the ball to his big-time playmaking, 99 overall on Madden receiver, Davante Adams.
How about you, Nico? What is the single key to this one on both sides?
Balance. Balance for the Green Bay Packers in the running game. So if you look at what they do offensively, play action pass, Aaron Rodgers is the best. The last 2 seasons alone, 35 touchdowns, no interceptions on play action. So if they run the football 25 to 30 attempts and they have success on the ground, well, guess what? That play action pass, pulling the ball out, getting down the field, I think that there'll be a lot of success with that. So running the football, having balance offensively, that's going to be the biggest factor in this matchup for the Packers.
Critical stuff to watch for. And if you listen to the radio show, I've been repeating all week long the overwhelming advantage the Packers have as far as the schedule. They had a meaningless game the last week of the season, and they had the bye. The Niners, meanwhile, played a life and death game on the road the last week of the season. Then they went back on the road to play Dallas in a late game on Sunday that went literally to the final second. And now here they are on a short week playing the road game. And so I brought this up to you this morning, and you made an interesting comment, I thought, as one who has played a lot of playoff games in your life, about how sometimes that doesn't work the way I expect.
Yeah, well, sometimes when you have that bye week, it just feels so long in between the last game that you played, then you have an extra week to prepare, and you come out sluggish. You come out a little flat. And I've been on teams where you have that bye, you're just twiddling your thumbs, going through practice meetings. You're chomping at the bit to get on the field and actually play a meaningful game. So they have to avoid coming out sluggish. They got to start fast. In the playoffs, it's all about starting fast.
Dan, as this is your game, I know you're talking to people on both sides. What, if anything, have they said about that, about the schedule, and what feels like, what Nico said notwithstanding, a huge advantage for Green Bay?
Yeah, the Packers players that I've talked to say that, you know, they believe it to be an advantage, but they talked about that, right? Like, you have to make sure that you use it to your advantage, that you don't come out flat. They had this last year. They had a bye last year, and then they beat the Rams pretty handily in this round of the playoffs at home. So between the cold and the rest, and the fact that they're potentially getting all these guys back that they really haven't had all year, versus 49ers, banged up quarterback, and on a short week and traveling again. So their hope is that it does matter.
So many things feel like they lean in Green Bay's favor as we head into that one. But they've lost a lot of home playoff games in the last 20 years, actually more than any other team. So we'll watch that.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN Plus.